Hello, my lock kings and queens, and welcome back to the Terrasoul YouTube channel. My name is Sydney. I have had my locks for almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in October, which is woo, so exciting. And one of the biggest questions that I had when starting off my locks is, how do I maintain them? Do I go to a loctician? Are there different methods of maintaining your locks? Can I do them myself? And the answer is yes to all three of those questions. Yes, you can go to a loctician. Yes, you can do them yourself. And yes, there are different methods. And today we are going to primarily be talking about the retying method. The retying method is a way of retying your locks using a crochet needle like this. And I love the retie method because it is a durable way of maintaining your locks. The reason why I say durable is because I feel like your retwists last a lot longer with retying your hair. You're able to go out and be more active and not worry about it unraveling if you're doing the retwisting method. And I think it also looks really crisp, clean, and it's nice. But I think that one of the downsides is that it is very permanent. Once you go through with it, it's hard to go back with it. And so for a lot of people, that can be really daunting. But to me, the good outweighs the bad in this case. Another downside is that if you overdo it, it can cause thinning. So you have to be very careful to not retie your hair too tightly. You just need to pay attention. Remember, you want to keep things as low tension as possible, even when retying your hair. It can be nice to get that crisp, beautiful look, and your look can still be crisp and beautiful, but it can be crisp and beautiful without hurting your scalp and hurting your hair and affecting the longevity of your locks and your lock health. So definitely make sure that you don't go too tight with them, but otherwise, like, I haven't experienced any thinning, and I love it. It's my preferred method. So in this video, I'm also gonna be sharing how I retie my hair. Now, mind you, I have started my locks myself, maintained my locks myself. And so with that being said, my parts are not perfect, but you know, it's my journey. I love it. I love my hair. So just know that you can totally do this yourself. You can also get a loctician who can do it. A lot of locticians can do different methods of, lock maintenance, so you can pick your favorite and go from there. But today I'm going to show you how to retie, and hopefully this video is helpful. All right guys, the time has come. It is time to retwist or retie. I guess that's the proper term. Okie dokie. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair. It's summer here, so it's already starting to dry. Like, it's 90 something degrees outside, so when I walked outside I could already feel my hair beginning to dry. So I'm gonna go in with some aloe vera juice on my hair just to add in a little extra moisture. From there, I'm gonna take a lightweight oil to seal in that moisture. This is the Eco Slave Moonshine Oil, and I love it so much. It's an amazing oil. It's jojoba based and avocado oil based, but it also has argan in there, sweet almond, and it's just a lightweight and amazing, and it smells amazing too. So it's just all around a really great oil for locks. So I went ahead and tied most of my hair away just so that I could focus on one lock at a time. And that's because with the interlocking method, it's very easy to accidentally combine parts. So you just want to make sure that you're sectioning off very nicely. For me, when I interlock, I only use water, aloe vera juice, and oil. And since I already put aloe vera juice and oil all over my hair, I don't add anything else. So when it comes to actually interlocking, I like to find the part that feels like flat. I take my crochet needle, and you can get this from a beauty supply store or anywhere, really, Amazon. And the key is I pull push it through the middle of my lock, like so. And then I hook my lock into the eye of it, like this. Pull it through the hole, like so. And now that I've gone vertically, I'm going to go horizontally. Pull it through, like horizontally like this, through the middle, through the root of the lock. And then close it in. Pull it through. Then you have one lock done. As I'm going through each lock, I like to spritz the roots of them just to keep them nice and malleable. It just keeps it easy to work with, especially because I am a tender-headed girly, so the more wet my locks are, the more comfortable the experience is and the easier it is to glide through. I think this is especially important if you have thicker locks like me too, but in general, I think working on wet locks for all kinds of locks is just the way to go. And I like to follow that method of going in horizontally and then going in vertically. Sometimes I break this rule and I'll go in horizontally twice, but I think it's all about feeling what feels right to you. And as you continue to do your hair more and more often, you'll kind of get a feeling for what feels right. And soon you might not even need a mirror. I've been doing my hair for the last few years and it has been amazing, and now I don't really use a mirror. I just kind of go by feel. I still kind of use a mirror in the front just to make sure that I'm getting it the way that I want to in the front, but everywhere else I'm able to just feel around and go by that, and it's really a beautiful experience. I think learning to do your own hair can just be such a act of self-love, and it's something that I'm really grateful that I get to do. And I hope that this video sort of gives you that confidence for you to go off and maybe give this a try. The beautiful things about locks is that they're so malleable, and even if you don't do a perfect retwist the first time, you'll just keep getting better and better, and that's all that matters. Again, one of the things that you want to stay away from is doing too many passes. So because my locks are thick, I don't really go through them too much. I usually just take 2 passes, and that's typically enough for me. So the key is to definitely listen to yourself, listen to your scalp, and make sure that you are comfortable at all times. Also, make sure that you just take your time. You will get faster at retwisting as you go, but taking your time, putting on a little show, playing some music, and treating this like a little ritual where you get to take care of yourself and be with yourself is key. You don't want to rush through this because you don't want to make any mistakes. Or you want to make as little mistakes as possible. So make sure you just go slow. There's no harm in taking breaks and taking your time. All right, we are all done. Look at her go. We've got the sides. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to do, which is going to be so satisfying for me, is I'm going to oil my scalp. Look how orange my fingers are. Anyway. This just feels really good because I think one of the best things, the best parts about having a fresh retwist is that you can finally feel your scalp again. Well, I hope that you guys found this video super duper helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know how long you've been locked, or what type of retwist method that you use, and any other lock tips that you want to leave, maybe a past version of yourself, in the comments below. And until next time, we will see you super duper duper soon. Okay, bye.